Hi, I'm Shannon Penrod, host of Autism Live, and today I'm standing outside the Toys R Us in Porter Ranch, California. You know why? Because it's that time of year again. We want to go in the store and check out some great toys for our kids on the autism spectrum. Come on, let's go. Hey, what are you doing here?
Hey, stranger. I'm checking out the Melissa and Doug's collection here. They're beautiful.
Don't you love these toys?
I love it.
They're
They're
the
so
best
bright
toys.
colors. And
I don't know if I've introduced you. Hey, everybody, this is my husband, Jim Miller.
Hello.
And together we're autism parents. And every year when it's time to shop for holiday toys, we really care about getting good quality toys that are fun, reinforcing, and build skills. So that's kind of why we're in the Melissa and Doug aisle today.
Yeah.
So take a look. I want to show you this particular toy. This is an amazing toy. Really well made, all wood. You can really count on good quality with Melissa and Doug. This toy has so many different functions to it. Take a look. You've got all these wonderful wooden numbers. You can take these numbers out and have the child hold them. You can be teaching time. You've got, it's so well labeled, minute and hour. So many different games that you can play with this toy and it'll last a lifetime. They can give it to their kids.
you've got colors.
Absolutely. So you can be working on all different kinds of things at the same time.
Do you remember we had this one here, this wooden
I
puzzle?
And you could put it together 6 different ways. He loved that toy. I think we still have that in the garage.
think so too.
We should give it to somebody. But what I love about Melissa and Doug is that they're so functional. Take a look. You've got all kinds of toys where they get to do functional pretend play. We've got toys that girls will love. We've got toys that boys will love. It's an amazing array of toys. We love Melissa and Doug.
Oh my gosh, this is a nostalgia feel because they're kind of like old style toys, but they're still so up to date too.
Absolutely. So let me take you and show you some toys in the LeapFrog aisle, okay?
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I'm going to give everybody a little hint as to how to find great toys this year and every year when you have a child who has different needs. This right here is the toy guide for differently abled kids. Toys R Us puts this out with our friends at Lekotek. And what they do is they rate all of the toys for toys that are good for our kids, and then they give us these handy dandy little icons that tell us what this toy will help our child to work on. All those skills that we're wanting to work on all the time, we can find a toy that matches the skill. So I love to use this guide and walk through the toy store and match up some things that are appealing to me and figure out what skill to work on. One toy that is featured a lot in this guide, many years over, is LeapFrog's Leap Reader. This is an amazing toy. As you can see on it, it says it builds skills for reading, writing, and listening. What better toy could you give a child who is in the early stages of learning how to read and write? A remarkable toy. The reason why it's featured again and again and again in the toy guide is that it's a proven winner. Kids love it, parents love it, and they build skills. Love LeapFrog. One of the things that happens with kids is that they get older, and you might think to yourself, oh, you're only featuring toys for littler kids, but let's talk about something for those kids that are getting a little bit older. This isn't just for boys, but I will say that our boys particularly love them, and our boy particularly loves them. Hexbug Nano products, right? They make these really cool little bugs, and they come in different sizes and shapes, so you can add on and have it be a reinforcer, something that they can work for, and then they make little trails that you can put together. One of the things that's featured this year in the guide is something called the Black Hole. This is a whole series, it's like a habit trail for these little bugs. They're fake bugs. They can race in them. There's a social game. They can play with their friends. There's a lot of fine motor involved and planning, executive function, cognition skills. We love the Hexbugs line. And of course now this year they also have the Aquabots. I think we have a child that's going to be interested in some Aquabots.
I didn't even know about that. That's great.
They're really cool. They're fish, and you can't kill them. This is a wonderful thing for parents. Unkillable fish. Okay, Daddy, so you want to go play with some toys?
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to go demo some toys for you. Okay, Jimbo, so it's time to play with some toys. I want to start down on this side of the table with a great company. Learning Resources makes some incredible toys for all kids, but they're especially great for our kids on the spectrum. So doesn't this look like something you want to eat?
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so right off the bat, this is a great functional pretend play toy. What it is sorting shapes cupcakes, again, by Learning Resources. And we can do so many different things with these toys. We can just pretend to eat them. Right? But there's more. You notice that they're frosted and they've got different kinds of shapes on the top. You know why?
Does it have to do with different, like, putting things in different shapes?
Yes, yeah. We're going to do matching with this. Take a look, because when you take the cupcake apart, first of all, we've got different colored bottoms. I'm going to give you the one that has the crosses and X's on it. So mine has a yellow bottom. What does yours have? Yours has yellow too.
Yellow too.
So we can say they match, right?
That's right?
Except they have different shapes on the bottom. Mine is a circle and yours is more of a crisscross. It doesn't want to come off. So we're working on fine motor skills here too, right? So they're different shapes on the bottom. And you see that they match up to the bottom of the cupcake, and there's a prompt on the top of the cupcake. So this one has circles on the top of it, so it reminds the child this one is a circle that goes with this, and then there's another prompt in the bottom of the cupcake holder. So many, so go ahead, you can fit yours together. Now he's working on fine motor, push and pull, gross motor, and then we can put them in the cupcake tray and offer them to somebody else. Just so you see though, there are other colors as well. So there's red, and then there's also green.
Colors and shapes?
Yep, colors and shapes, and so we can do matching with shapes and colors. And again, love the prompt on the top, so clever, and our kids will really like this, and we can work on the functional pretend play. Now another toy by Learning Resources that I really love this year are these word construction toys. They give you these bolts. So our boys like them because it looks like something you're going to build, right? And you're actually building words. So you've got all these different rings. They're endless possibilities. The green ones are vowels. So we know that we want those to go between other ones. It starts to teach kids how you build a word and why vowels are so important. So you throw a couple onto a bolt, and then you start twisting them to see if you can come up with a word so that they can see all the different possibilities. So what do you have over there, Daddy?
I got hat.
Okay, I got tar. And then we shift them again and come up with another one. I have dim.
I have sod.
There we go. So endless hours of fun with these, and you're working on letters, you're working on colors, you're working on building words, and there's this wonderful distinction that the vowels are green. That's going to help our kids to learn how to read and know the value of a vowel.
That's excellent.
Right? Love that. Learning Resources, great toy. Okay, you know I love Melissa and Doug toys.
Yes.
Right? So,
nostalgia.
Oh, but they're just so well made. They're going to last forever, and they're so educational. This particular Melissa and Doug toy is a lacing shoe. For anybody who's ever had difficulty teaching their child how to tie their shoes, and we know a little bit about that as autism parents, yes. This is great because it gives the opportunity for it to be in something that's fun outside of them. So often when kids are leaning over their own shoe, it can be really difficult, or you take the shoe off and put it on their lap and it doesn't have long enough laces, it's not big enough for them to be able to see. This is an awesome, awesome toy so that they can put it through bigger holes, have a longer lace, and have it sit on their lap and really practice with this. Super duper toy from Melissa and Doug. All right, the next one, I know you're gonna love this one.
Oh my gosh.
It's the Bubble Luca.
And who doesn't love bubbles?
I'm telling you, everybody loves
still love it.
Yeah. So, and this is a foolproof bubble cannon, really. So one of the things I love about this, it's got a little suction cup. You can stick this right onto the bathtub wall. I'm gonna have you hold that for a second.
Sure.
So, and it's got a clippy so that you can unclip it. So this is clipped to the bathtub wall. This goes right into it, so you're not having to find it everywhere. And the handy little tray, it also can affix to the wall. There is this removable piece at the end that's got a little, it feels like terry cloth thing at the end. So we pour our bubbles into here, and we begin to teach our children cause and effect. So we have them dip it in there. Go ahead and dip it, Daddy. Yep. And then blow, and we're gonna make a mess. So reinforcing for kids. Now, stop and consider all the different things that you're working on here. You're playing with this, very reinforcing, but we're working on blowing, which is going to help build the muscles to produce sounds. It's going to help with eating issues, actually. And because it's so reinforcing, I don't know if you remember, but when Jem was little, we used bubbles so often to start teaching a skill. When we were working on eye contact, do you remember that we would take the little, and by the way, it does come with a wand as well. So if you don't want to do this and you want to take these outside, there is a wand in there. Do you remember we would say to Jem, you know, I have bubbles, and we would wait until he made eye contact, and that's the moment that we would blow the bubble. And what that taught him was, when I make eye contact, then I get something really good. Then later on, we had him say ba, which led to him saying bubble, and then later he had to say, I want bubbles, more bubbles, right? Bubbles are an amazing thing. So you can use the wand, you can use the cannon, whatever you want to do, fabulous. We always think that we have to spend a fortune on toys to have them be wonderful and build skills. This is a great example of a really inexpensive toy that can work for kids of all ages and build a lot of skills. Love the Bubbalooka. So awesome.
Fun. So fun.
Okay, now I'm wearing this crazy thing on my head because you know that I love the headbands lines of games. Go ahead and put yours on, Daddy. And this year, they've come out with a new one that's really fabulous. We played Headbands, the original, before, but this year they've come out with Act Up. This is like charades for kids. Okay, so we're wearing our headbands. Kids love this. When mom and dad look ridiculous, so much the better. So we've each put something, a card on our head, and I will tell you that yours is a thing, because these can be people, places, or things. So we're teaching nouns too. It's really cool. And you can help a child if they're a pre-reader to know what it is, but they have to act it out so that he has to guess what it is. So you ready to guess what is on your head?
Okay.
Okay. So.
Saw.
No. Okay.
Or accordion.
There we go.
Oh,
okay. I had to be more specific, right? Okay, so now act out for me what I have on my head.
It's a thing.
Okay, it's a thing.
Okay.
You're thinking. You're surprised. Shocked. Oh, you got an idea. It's a light bulb.
Light bulb. You got it.
Okay. So, lots of fun. Great thing to play. These kinds of games are so interactive, and it helps kids to know how to ask questions. All of these toys are amazing. They're all available in this wonderful guide that we talked to you earlier about, the Toys R Us Toy Guide for Differently Abled Children. Check out the icons that go with them to know what kinds of skills they build. Really remarkable. We thank Toys R Us and Lekotek for putting together this wonderful, wonderful guide. And all of the toys that we demoed here, we're going to be giving away on the show. So make sure you sign up for our newsletter so that you can win one of them. So just another fun day toy shopping at Toys R Us. And educational too. We want to thank the Porter Ranch Toys R Us for hosting us today. And we want to thank Toys R Us and Lekotek for putting together this wonderful toy guide for differently abled children. Check it out. Make sure that this season you're spending your money well and helping to educate your kids while letting them have fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us. Bye-bye.